Hey sand fans and lunatics, Sand Phil here. How about today, let's see if we can't get that big O engine, that L86 6.2 liter LS3 whatever it is. Let's go see if we can't get that engine and transmission put in the van. Let's go get on it. Alright everybody, so I got the engine and transmission out of the back of the van. So I think what we're going to start with first is I'm going to pull this wiring harness off. So we're going to take all the wiring harness off of it. I got a new standalone wiring harness ordered for it. So we're going to do that. Then we'll put the motor mounts on it. Yeah. They're saying that on this driver's side, I may have to grind a little bit on the old clamshell motor mount. Here's the engine bay. I got it all painted. It's looking good, man. It's going to look great. So hopefully by the end of this video we'll have an engine sitting in here. So anyway, I'm going to set the other camera up so I can turn my tunes on. We'll get this wiring harness off and then I'll catch back up with you when we get ready to put this thing in the van. Alright. Wow, that was a lot harder than I thought, but I got the wiring harness off. I got the air conditioner pump off. And I got this passenger side motor mount off. So that's what we got. Anyway, I got a whole box full of motor mounts and parts. And we're going to test fit all this before we set it in the van. So I'm going to get on it. When I get it all test fitted up, I'll get back with you guys and show you what it looks like. Alright everybody. Man, this looks cool, doesn't it? Okay, so I got the passenger side on. And I measured the other engine. And I went with the third one. That's about 13 inches from the middle of this to the front, and that's what it is the same on the old engine. So I think that's what we're gonna see. That should be the right. So anyway, I'm gonna do the driver's side and I'll get back with you. Okay, I got the air pump block off plate put in. I got the driver's side adapter and motor mount put on. Now I need to go put the perches and stuff back in the van with the clamshells on them. See, I took them out so I could paint them. So I need to put those perches back in, the clamshells. Then we need to take this intake off so I can put the lift plate on it, because there's no way I'll have enough room to go underneath the van with this setup. So I wish I didn't, because I'm ready to put this thing in, but I just don't think I got enough travel. I mean, it's pretty tight, so I think I'd rather just put the lift plate on it, and that way I don't have to worry about it. And there we go. So anyway, I'm going to put the clamshells on it, put the perches back in the van. We'll get there, and then we'll take the intake off. Alright, we got the engine perches in there, all bolted down, all new hardware, all new grade 8 hardware. So now I got to figure out a way to balance this engine, and then take the intake off and we'll bolt the lift plate to it. So anyway, that's where we're going. Okay, so I got the lift plate put on, and I bought this from a pretty reputable company, and they said, oh yeah, it'll fit a 6.2, no problem. Well, I don't know if you can tell, but I had to re-drill almost every hole out, because I tried putting it on every which way, and there's no way in the world that fits a 6.2. Might fit a 5.3, might fit a 6.0, but it doesn't fit a 6.2, I can tell you that. Well, now it does. So, alright man, I guess next thing is just to put this big thing in that hole. I need to go take the engine cover off. So let me do that and then we'll get her going. everybody, it's the next day. It got dark on me, so I had to quit filming, but I got this big old engine put in the van, and it's in there. It's pretty tight up against this side right here, so I may have to figure out something to do on the oil right there, but it's in there. And when I was taking this apart to put this lift plate on that didn't fit, I lost one of the O-rings that goes on the injectors. So I'm going to have to order another one of those. I've looked all over the place for it. I've dropped it somewhere. Let's get inside the van. I'll show you kind of what it looks like from the inside. I mean, it's pretty close right here. But I think, there's my dipstick. But I think it's going to work out. I've got to build a cross member for the transmission. And then, so hopefully the next video we'll be putting all this stuff back in here. So anyway, that was a lot of fun. So got some good battle wounds. I don't know, you can see there. So anyway, it tore me up, but it's in there. All right, everybody. So the engine's in. We are getting there. I ordered a standalone wiring harness for this guy. We've got to do the fuel. Will probably be our next thing. So after we get the engine put back together, after I get some O-rings in, put the top in and the intake and stuff back in it, then we'll probably start working on the fuel system. So I think I'm going to order a brand new gas tank for it, because I just don't know how much junk's in this tank, and I really don't want to run it through a brand new engine. So new gas tank, fuel pump, and probably a sending unit, because I don't think the gas gauge works in this thing. So anyway, we got a whole bunch coming. Stay tuned. It's going to be some cool stuff. I don't know of anybody else that's putting an L86 6.2 liter with an 8-speed in a van. I know. It's me. Anyway, this is going to be Sam Phil out. You guys be safe on the dunes. Bye.
What the hell?